fortress and we're no warriors.
Goblins, no. Oh, what'd I do for some salt?
Easy money. Yeah, right.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
I heard what happened. If the so we can risk violence here. It's good. We need them, somebody. It's no small thing to ask, but everyone, we'll be ready to. No word from the scouts yet.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Something's on my mind.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill them too?
You! Move!
Let me out, you bunch of softies! You're gonna be sorry!
Step to it.
Every last one of
Victory
you!
awaits. Taking position.
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are... Got to move.
Another fight. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Breathe deep and move.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
I will ascend. Make way.
On my way. Oh, you teeth are all boring! Your cages
Comes
are
easy these
boring!
days.
Victory awaits.
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute. and hang you. God, we're burning. The absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Guttle got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of them. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And...
Don't give me trouble now.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Come. There are important matters to discuss.
The first time I saw you, I figured you a champion. A person of valor. Integrity. But you seem intent on proving me wrong.
Go ahead. I'm listening. As long I can assure you, the battle...
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Varsha. But enough of
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Of course. Terribly sorry. I was just going anyway. I need to clear my head. I'm sure I'll see you when I get back. Sleep tight.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
We meet again. I shall be here in my camp. There are correct. No. Beyond. For a mere pittance, of course. Most willingly for suspicion, or should thou or any of thy compatriots, because it is my calling, a matter.
What's the plan?
Never a dull moment. Swiftly now. One day I'll catch a break.
Onward.
Taking position.
Survival is all that matters. I'll strike you down.
Got to press on. Make way.
What now?
To focus.
Better not be cursed. With a fleck of the wrist?
How can I help? I question. I'll be here.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it. Lead on. Keep a blade close. Let's crack it open.
No one's stopped me yet.
My dagger-happy friend. Oh, darling, It sounds...
Go ahead. Your enter. I do not yet need. We're.
Oh well. Welcome, rest.
Goblin tracks. Far too many of them, too.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
People up ahead.
Hang on, Ed.
Something's wrong.
You're going to be all right. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. They are a true soul. Mind them.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? And just... I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to on...
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute...
Strange most call this body. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood. The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack.
Let's light them up.
This is your end.
Time to push my luck again. These boots have seen everything.
Need to act fast. Let's do this.
Where do I go from here?
Concentrate. I will not fall before my time.
The cub looks from you. A single strike will end. You watch,
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's...
Always room for more? An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
More owlbear eggs. Already hatched.
Hatched
No point
up.
in taking these.
Pushing on.
Shrine to Seluna in a grotto like this.
That's curious.
A prayer sheet. What's the symbol on it?
Go ahead. I'm...
Chests unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it, if possible. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Fine. It hurts.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
It looks healthy.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The carcass seems to be looking close.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
On my way. I want to have a word.
That Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar with a deep heart broken. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. The dog sniffs.